Hey everybody, welcome back to Candy Coated Conversations with your girl Candace here. And I definitely want to get your opinion on this quick little story right here. I hope the morning is finding you guys well. Hope you had a great, safe weekend. And look, you know how certain things happen. You got to kind of laugh to keep from crying. Look, I'm welcome to Hell Day. Look, Donnie's being inaugurated today, you guys. So, like I've been saying, this is D-Day. Donnie is back in office. We're in for another 4 years. So tell me how you feeling today. Are you thinking about it at all? Honestly, I'm mentioning it just because it is happening today. But you know what? I'm just hoping, look, hey, we have lived through Donnie before for 4 years. Let's just hope we come through the next 4 years. And I'm just praying that in this upcoming 4 years that he doesn't do irreparable damage to where we can't come out of whatever he leaves in his wake when he's out of here in 4 years. So um, cheers to the day. That's all I can say. So y'all, let's get into this story. It's a very sad story, but it's there's two sides to it. There's two ways that we have to look at this. And so I definitely want you guys to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. I want to know if you feel like she was wrong. So let's get into the story. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get into this story that happened. Well, it was reported, I saw it last week. And so I definitely wanted to speak about it. So let's go here, you guys. And I'm going to read a little bit to it. It states, an Arizona man reportedly unalived himself days after being exposed for pulling up to a popular coffee shop, Bikini Beans, with no pants on. You need to leave. Unacceptable is what was said. So I'm going to play the video, you guys.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before? Call 911.
Okay, so he pulls up to the drive-through coffee spot. Now, it makes me wonder if she has seen him before doing this very same thing and recognized him again, because she asked him, have you been here before? And then she immediately, zooms in and you can see he has no pants on. It's acceptable. He needs to leave, right? And he appears to, realize, oh, I'm caught. I've been recognized. That's the look that he's giving me, and then he proceeds to zoom off. So the story says an Arizona man identified as Nautica Malone reportedly was unalived by his own hand after a video exposing his alleged behavior at a local coffee shop went viral. The incident occurred at Bikini Beans, a drive-through coffee stand known for its scantily clad baristas. Keep that in mind because I want to go back to that. In the video, which has garnered millions of views online, Malone, a married father, pulls up to the drive-through and is greeted by a barista. As she approaches his vehicle, she begins recording and asks if he has been to the establishment before. Malone responds affirmatively. However, upon getting closer, the barista notices he is not wearing any bottoms. Shocked, she tells Malone his behavior is unacceptable and instructs him to leave immediately. As Malone drives out of the parking lot, the barista can be heard urging her coworkers to call 911. The video, which was subsequently shared online, quickly went viral, sparking widespread discussion. After the video's release, Malone's friends and family began posting messages of condolence on social media, expressing their grief and regret that he had not reached out for support. While the exact reasons for Malone's alleged unaliving remain unclear, the incident has prompted significant public debate. Some online commenters have framed Malone as a victim of mental health struggles, while others have condemned his alleged actions. If the allegations in the video are accurate, Malone could have faced charges for indecent exposure, a Class 1 misdemeanor in Arizona. Conviction may have required him to register as a sex offender. The story has sparked division online with discussions surrounding accountability, mental health, and the ethics of publicly exposing individuals. So, let's see here. Now, here are some clips from some posts of his friends and family of Nautica send their condolences following his alleged passing. And I'm actually not going to read these. My condolences for them for losing a loved one, but we need to know what was going on with Nautica. And clearly, none of you knew what was going on with this man. Because I will say this. Just like he drove up as casually as he did, with no regard, no bottoms on, that was not his first time doing that. He did that because he had a level of comfortability doing that, and he was doing it. I know for sure. I don't know for sure about any of this, but I know what I know. You're only doing this day because you've done it before and you've gotten away with it. So you felt emboldened and brazen enough to do it again until you realized that you were caught. I wanted to say red-handed, but you know what was probably in his hand. Look where his hand is in the video, right between his legs. He's ready to go. Now, it's unfortunate that he went out the way that he did, but to me, I'm siding with the people with no accountability. And then you could be heard saying, call the police. Your license plate is clearly on the video for her to show anybody. You started thinking that I know I'm about to get caught and something is going to happen to me. Now, that was the point where you should have taken accountability. If you're someone's husband and a father, take accountability for what you have done. If, in fact, the police come knocking on your door, you know that you did what you did. Now, could that have driven him to do what he did in, going out by his own hand? It absolutely could have. It could have, when he started thinking about the things that could happen to him, when he started thinking about the fact that his face was plastered all over social media. But, sir, these are things that you should have thought about and contemplated prior to you getting in your car with no pants on and driving to this establishment. All these variables should have been thought about prior. Now, we can even go a little further. If you're out here driving around publicly doing this, what else were you doing? Where else were you going trying to show yourself? For all we know, he's done something worse than this that made him feel the way that he felt and decide to take the action that he decided to take. So I feel like, get off of this barista. She did nothing wrong in reporting and wanting to report him to the police. There was nothing wrong in that. But there was everything wrong in his actions. I know some people that probably personally know him are in disbelief, but the video is right there. The video's there. The proof is in the pudding, what your friend and loved one was doing. Now, things happen to people. People make bad decisions, and it is what it is. But you have to face those bad decisions, not just take the easy way out and do something that you can't come back from. If you needed counseling, you could have gotten counseling if that's what you needed. You could have spoken to somebody about what you were possibly going through. Maybe if that was something that you just thought was funny to do, you definitely could have, was it a dare? You could have talked that out. But to have made the decision to do what you did and taking yourself away from your wife and your children, um, there's definitely was a lot of things at play there. And maybe he was in a place mentally where he couldn't take accountability. But I think oftentimes we want, and I said it, I think I said it before on a video that's coming up today. The words, I'm kind of over the word, oh, give him grace, give her grace, give them grace. Every time they do something, it's like, I'm so sick of giving grace to some people. Everybody doesn't need to be extended grace. So I'm just chalking this up as a very unfortunate situation. It shouldn't have happened at all. The entire thing in entirety. He shouldn't have did what he did, and it's just it's an unfortunate situation. But you sir were traumatizing people too, in doing what you were doing. So shout out to the family and the loved ones. Hopefully you guys can get through this. I definitely know this was a jarring situation for them, and my compassion does go to them. So put it in the chat, you guys, what you guys think about this situation. And what about situations like these when people are caught doing things online and they're outed for it and posted online? Do you think there's any line that should be drawn to that? Because I mean, when people are doing things, either you're doing the wrong thing or you aren't. So how are we going to determine what to expose and what not to expose, or who we should expose, things of this nature? So where do you guys draw a line with that? I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. I really, really do. So leave a comment. um, I want to hear your thoughts. Like the video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming by and having a candy coated conversation. Bye.